My name is Roger Horton. I am part of the TEDx organizing team here. And before we jump into this session, just a short story for you. How many people in the audience have heard of Tajikistan? Anyone? Surprising number. It's pretty good. It's a little too close to Afghanistan, which I think is one of the reasons people have heard of it. I spent 2.5 years living in Tajikistan just before I came to Teachers College this past September. I lived in a small town high up in the mountains with scenery close to the glacier we just saw in the video, some of it. Amazingly beautiful place. And it was a small town, as I said, high up in the mountains. And you're probably not surprised to hear that there was a lot of community in that town. I felt like I was surrounded by community all the time, maybe sometimes too much. But like many small towns all over the world, community was a key part of everything that happened day to day, and everyone knew everyone else. Okay, that was one of the way you felt like you were part of the community. And I moved from 2.5 years of Tajikistan to New York City, right here, and the mean streets of New York, as they used to call them. As you can imagine, that was a pretty big transition. I'd lived in New York City before, but I was a different person. New York was different, and I came at a different time. And it's about community. Community is what we're going to be talking about, what we're going to be hearing about. And what I just wanted to put out there to all of you was to think about what makes community. It's very easy in a place like New York City to just feel like one small atom, one small person on the crowded streets walking around. There's a lot of people here. People I know, people on our team, we've had this discussion saying, oh, it's New York, you know, it feels so anonymous, you know, it's tough, it takes a while, you know, don't worry. And of course, that's New York, but do we have to accept that? Do we have to accept that anonymity, okay? And I think you'd agree that we don't, that there is community. Everyone here is connected with some community somewhere, but in a big place like New York, often it can feel like the communities, there's so many people around, but where's the connections, you know? This is a thing in big cities everywhere. I think New York it's even more. So I just encourage everyone to think about, as you're not necessarily in a street scene like this, but anywhere walking around, even Teachers College, even a big university can feel like a big city. And when you stop and you stop someone you know really well, or someone you only know a little bit, and you stop and you say hello and you talk to them, you know, and that the response you get can be amazing. And little by little, we can build community. A friend of mine and myself, you know, have been working to build community outside of our classes here, and it's amazing the stories people have to share. Other speakers have talked about shared narratives before. So we've heard a lot of references through the day, and we've had some amazing speakers, and we're about to have a few more amazing speakers for our final session.